Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract opportunities, success, meaningful relationships, and happiness wherever they go, while others keep attracting disappointment, setbacks, and frustration? Is it luck? Is it talent? Or is there an invisible law that quietly shapes every result in your life? What if I told you that the greatest force influencing your future is not your circumstances, your education, your age, or even your past, but the thoughts you choose to entertain every single day? Stay with me until the very end, because today's message could completely transform the way you think, act, and live. You'll discover why simply wishing is never enough, how your mindset silently attracts your future, and the practical principles that can help you create a life of purpose, abundance, and lasting success. If you truly understand these ideas and apply them consistently, you may never look at your life the same way again. The law of attraction begins long before success becomes visible. Every achievement is first created in the mind before it appears in reality. The thoughts you repeatedly entertain shape your beliefs. Your beliefs influence your decisions, and your decisions create your destiny. Most people wait for life to improve before they change their attitude, but winners reverse the process. They improve their attitude first, and life begins responding differently. Your mind is like fertile soil. Whatever you plant consistently, confidence or fear, gratitude or complaint, discipline or excuses, will eventually grow. If you constantly expect failure, your actions unconsciously move toward failure. But when you train yourself to expect growth, opportunity, and progress, your behavior changes, your confidence grows, and people begin responding to you differently. Attraction is not magic. It is the natural result of becoming the kind of person who is prepared for the opportunities they seek. You cannot attract a better life while remaining the same person. Many people want greater income without greater value, stronger relationships without becoming more loving, or bigger opportunities without becoming more disciplined. Life rewards growth. It rewards preparation. It rewards personal development. Every book you read, every skill you master, every habit you improve changes your character, and your character determines what your future can hold. Instead of asking why success hasn't arrived, ask yourself whether you have become the person capable of handling that success. The answers you seek are often found in the mirror. Improve yourself daily, and the world will begin offering you possibilities that once seemed impossible. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces that attracts abundance. A grateful mind sees opportunities where others see obstacles. Complaining narrows your vision, but appreciation expands it. When you focus only on what you lack, you overlook the resources already within your reach. Every successful person learns to appreciate small victories because small victories build great achievements. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means refusing to let challenges define your attitude. Begin each day thankful for your health, your lessons, your opportunities, and your ability to improve. That positive perspective gives you emotional strength, clearer thinking, and greater resilience, making you far more attractive to success than negativity ever could. Your environment has a powerful influence on what you attract. The conversations you listen to, the people you spend time with, the books you read, the content you consume, and the habits you practice all shape your expectations. If you're surrounded by doubt, fear, and mediocrity, you'll slowly begin accepting those standards as normal. But when you intentionally surround yourself with people who think bigger, dream bigger, and work harder, your own vision expands. Protect your mind like your greatest investment because it is. Feed it with wisdom instead of worry, solutions instead of excuses, and possibility instead of limitation. A healthy environment doesn't guarantee success, but it dramatically increases your ability to attract it. Action is the bridge between attraction and achievement. Positive thinking without disciplined action produces nothing but empty dreams. Every goal requires consistent effort. Every vision demands commitment. You cannot simply hope for success while ignoring the daily responsibilities that create it. Attraction becomes powerful when belief inspires action and action produces results. Each small step you take builds momentum. Every disciplined decision strengthens your confidence. Every promise you keep to yourself builds self-respect. The universe responds not only to what you believe, but also to what you consistently do. When your mindset and your actions move in the same direction, extraordinary things begin to happen. Finally, understand that patience is part of the law. Seeds never become trees overnight. Success grows quietly before it becomes visible. Many people quit because they don't see immediate results, forgetting that every meaningful achievement requires time, persistence, and faith. Keep planting positive habits even when progress feels slow. Keep learning when nobody notices. Keep working when others doubt you. Keep believing when circumstances seem unchanged. The law of attraction is not about instant rewards. It is about becoming a person whose character naturally attracts lasting success. When your thoughts remain positive, your actions remain disciplined, your gratitude remains genuine, and your commitment never fades, everything begins to change. Not because luck finally found you, but because you became the person capable of creating the life you once only imagined. The law of attraction begins long before success becomes visible. Every achievement is first created in the mind before it appears in reality. The thoughts you repeatedly entertain shape your beliefs influence your decisions, and your decisions create your destiny. Your mind is constantly sending instructions to your actions, whether you realize it or not. If you spend every day expecting failure, worrying about problems, and focusing on limitations, you will naturally hesitate when opportunities appear. Fear becomes your habit, and hesitation becomes your lifestyle. But when you deliberately train your mind to focus on growth, possibility, and purpose, your actions begin to change. You become more confident, more prepared, and more willing to take the risks that success requires. Think of your mind as a garden. It cannot remain empty. If you fail to plant seeds of confidence, discipline, gratitude, and determination, weeds of doubt, fear, jealousy, and negativity will grow automatically. Every book you read, every conversation you have, and every thought you repeat is planting something into that garden. That is why you must become the careful gardener of your own life. Guard your thinking with intention. Replace complaints with solutions. Replace excuses with responsibility. Replace fear with faith in your ability to learn and improve. Remember, attraction is not about sitting still and hoping life changes on its own. It is about becoming a person whose attitude, habits, and actions naturally create better results. When your thoughts are positive, your words become encouraging. When your words become encouraging, your actions become stronger. When your actions become stronger, your results begin to improve. The outside world eventually reflects what has been consistently developed on the inside. Success is rarely an accident. It is the visible expression of invisible thoughts practiced every single day. Change your thinking with consistency, and over time, you will discover that your life begins to move in an entirely new direction. You cannot attract a better life while remaining the same person. Many people want greater income, stronger relationships, better health, and bigger opportunities, but they are unwilling to become the person capable of receiving those things. Life does not respond only to desire, it responds to growth. The quality of your future is directly connected to the quality of the person you are becoming. If you want better results, you must improve your mindset, your habits, your discipline, and your character. Personal development is one of the highest forms of investment because no one can take it away from you. Money can be lost, opportunities can disappear, and circumstances can change. But the skills you develop, the wisdom you gain, and the discipline you build remain with you for life. Every day gives you a chance to improve. Read books that challenge your thinking. Learn skills that increase your value. Practice self-control when emotions try to lead you in the wrong direction. Keep the promises you make to yourself, because self-respect is built through consistent action. Many people ask, when will my life change? A better question is, when will I change? The moment you begin taking responsibility for your growth, your future starts changing. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Growth rarely happens in comfort. It happens when you choose to learn despite confusion, work despite resistance, and continue despite slow progress. Look at successful people carefully. They are not necessarily the smartest or the luckiest. They simply became more valuable over time. They developed better habits, better attitudes, better communication, and better discipline. As they changed, their opportunities changed. As their character improved, their results improved. Your income rarely exceeds your personal growth for long. Your relationships rarely exceed your emotional maturity for long. Your success rarely exceeds your self-discipline for long. Become stronger on the inside, and life will begin responding differently on the outside. The greatest attraction is not wishful thinking. It is becoming a person whose value naturally draws better opportunities, better relationships, and a better future. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces that attracts abundance, yet it is often overlooked because people are too busy chasing what they do not have. They believe happiness will come after they achieve success, earn more money, or reach a certain milestone. But the truth is exactly the opposite. Gratitude creates the mindset that allows success to grow. When you appreciate what you already have, you develop a sense of confidence, peace, and optimism that influences every decision you make. A grateful heart sees possibilities where a negative mind only sees problems. Every morning you have a choice. You can begin the day complaining about what is missing, or you can begin by recognizing the opportunities already in front of you. The person who constantly complains trains the mind to search for more reasons to complain. The person who practices gratitude trains the mind to notice blessings, solutions, and opportunities. Your focus becomes your reality. Whatever you consistently pay attention to grows stronger in your life. Gratitude also changes the way you interact with people. Positive, thankful individuals naturally attract stronger relationships because people enjoy being around those who bring encouragement instead of negativity. Appreciation strengthens families, friendships, and professional connections. It creates trust, respect, and influence. The more value you see in others, the more value they are willing to bring into your life. This does not mean pretending that life is perfect or ignoring difficulties. Challenges are real, but they do not have to control your attitude. Every obstacle contains a lesson. Every setback carries experience. And every disappointment offers an opportunity to become wiser and stronger. Gratitude allows you to learn from adversity instead of being defeated by it. Make gratitude a daily habit rather than an occasional emotion. Celebrate small victories. Appreciate your progress, your health, your ability to learn, and the people who support you. The more thankful you become, the richer your perspective becomes. Over time, you will discover that abundance is not simply about having more. It begins with appreciating more. When gratitude becomes part of your character, you naturally attract greater joy, stronger relationships, new opportunities, and a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. Your environment has a powerful influence on what you think, how you feel, and ultimately what you attract into your life. Whether you realize it or not, you are constantly being shaped by the people around you, the conversations you hear, the books you read, the videos you watch, and the habits you practice every day. If you spend your time in an environment filled with negativity, excuses, and low expectations, it becomes difficult to think positively or aim higher. But when you intentionally place yourself around people who inspire growth, discipline, and excellence, your own standards begin to rise. The environment you choose today quietly builds the person you become tomorrow. Take a moment to evaluate the influences in your life. Are the people closest to you encouraging your dreams? Or are they constantly reminding you why something cannot be done? Do your daily habits move you closer to your goals, or do they steal your time and energy? Success is rarely the result of one big decision. It is usually the outcome of thousands of small influences working together over time. That is why protecting your environment is one of the smartest investments you can make. If you cannot immediately change the people around you, you can still change what enters your mind. Fill your day with books that teach wisdom, podcasts that expand your thinking, and messages that strengthen your belief in what is possible. Spend more time learning than worrying. Spend more time creating than complaining. Every positive influence becomes another brick in the foundation of your future. Remember, your environment is not limited to physical places. It also includes your mental environment. The thoughts you repeatedly allow into your mind either build confidence or destroy it. Guard your thinking carefully. Refuse to let fear, doubt, and negativity take permanent residence in your mind. Instead, replace them with faith, discipline, hope, and purpose. When you consistently surround yourself with positive influences and healthy habits, your vision becomes clearer, your confidence becomes stronger, and your actions become more intentional. Over time, you begin attracting better opportunities, stronger relationships, and greater success. Not because life suddenly became easier, but because your environment transformed the person you were becoming. Action is the bridge between attraction and achievement. You can think positively all day, visualize success every morning, and dream about a better future every night. But if you never take action, nothing changes. Dreams without discipline remain wishes. Goals without consistent effort remain ideas. The law of attraction becomes powerful only when your thoughts inspire purposeful action. The world rewards those who move, not those who merely imagine. Every great accomplishment in history began with someone deciding to act despite uncertainty, fear, or imperfect conditions. Many people spend years waiting for the perfect moment. They tell themselves they will begin when they have more money, more confidence, more experience, or more time. But perfection is an illusion that keeps people trapped in delay. Progress begins the moment you take the first step. Small actions may seem insignificant today, but repeated consistently, they create extraordinary results. One page read, every day becomes knowledge. One disciplined workout becomes strength. One thoughtful conversation becomes a valuable relationship. One courageous decision becomes the turning point of an entire life. Success is not built through occasional bursts of motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline remains. There will be mornings when you do not feel like working, days when obstacles appear larger than your dreams, and moments when quitting seems easier than continuing. Those are the moments that define your future. Every time you choose action over excuses, you strengthen your character. Every promise you keep to yourself builds confidence that no one can take away. Do not be afraid of making mistakes. Action creates experience, and experience creates wisdom. Every successful person has failed many times, but each failure became a lesson instead of a reason to quit. The greatest mistake is not failing. It is never trying at all. Every challenge teaches you something that comfort never could. Remember, attraction is not about waiting for life to deliver success to your doorstep. It is about aligning your thoughts, your beliefs, and your daily actions with the future you want to create. When your vision is clear and your actions are consistent, opportunities begin to appear. Doors open because you are prepared to walk through them. The life you desire is built one decision, one habit, and one action at a time. Start today, stay consistent, and let your actions become the proof of what you truly believe. Patience is the final principle that transforms the law of attraction from a temporary source of motivation into a lifelong way of living. Many people become excited when they begin working toward a goal, but they lose enthusiasm when results do not appear as quickly as they expected. They plant the seed today and expect the harvest tomorrow. Life simply does not work that way. Every meaningful achievement follows a process. Just as a farmer cannot force a seed to grow overnight, you cannot rush success, wisdom, or personal growth. Great things require time, consistent effort, and unwavering faith. The greatest danger is quitting too soon. Many people walk away just before their breakthrough because they mistake slow progress for failure. They fail to realize that the most important changes often happen beneath the surface long before they become visible. Every disciplined day strengthens your character. Every lesson learned prepares you for greater responsibility. Every setback teaches you something that success alone never could. Growth is taking place even when you cannot yet see the results. Patience does not mean sitting still and hoping life changes on its own. True patience is active. It means continuing to work while you wait, continuing to learn while you grow, and continuing to believe while circumstances test your commitment. It is the confidence that every small, consistent action is moving you closer to your destination, even if today's progress seems invisible. The person who stays faithful to the process will eventually accomplish what the impatient person abandons. There will be moments when people doubt your vision. Some will question your goals, criticize your decisions, or tell you that your dreams are unrealistic. Do not allow the opinions of others to become the limits of your future. Stay focused on your purpose. Let your progress speak louder than your explanations. Time has a remarkable way of proving consistent effort right. Always remember that the law of attraction is not about instant miracles or effortless success. It is about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts opportunities through character, discipline, gratitude, and persistence. When you think positively, act consistently, keep learning, and refuse to give up, your life begins to change in remarkable ways. Success may not arrive overnight, but it will arrive for those who continue planting the right seeds, nurturing them with daily action, and trusting the process until the harvest finally comes. The future belongs to those who remain patient enough to grow and persistent enough to never stop moving forward. In the end, remember this: the law of attraction is not about wishing for a better life. It is about becoming a better person. Your thoughts shape your beliefs guide your actions, and your actions determine your destiny. Every choice you make today is planting the seeds of tomorrow's harvest. If you fill your mind with purpose instead of fear, gratitude instead of complaint, discipline instead of excuses, and action instead of procrastination, your life will begin to change in ways you never imagined. Stop waiting for the perfect opportunity. Become the opportunity. Stop asking when success will find you. Ask yourself if you are becoming the kind of person success is looking for. Every challenge you overcome, every lesson you learn, and every disciplined step you take is preparing you for a future greater than your present. Never underestimate the power of small, consistent actions repeated day after day. Those simple decisions become extraordinary results over time. There will be setbacks, there will be moments of doubt, there will be days when progress feels invisible. But remember, the strongest trees spend years growing deep roots before anyone admires their height. Trust the process. Stay patient. Keep improving yourself even when no one is watching. The work you do in private will eventually produce results that everyone can see. Your future is not decided by luck, circumstances, or the opinions of others. It is created by the mindset you choose, the habits you build, and the actions you repeat every single day. Starting today, refuse to live as a victim of your past. Choose to become the architect of your future. Believe in your potential, invest in your growth, and never stop moving forward. The life you dream of is not beyond your reach. It is waiting on the other side of your commitment. Think better, live better, act better. And as you transform yourself, you will discover that the world around you begins to transform as well. The greatest attraction is not what you ask life to give you. It is the person you choose to become. Thank you, and remember, your best days are still ahead if you have the courage to create them.